Red Bull's been amazing in the progression of action sports. You know, they really just, they always step up to the plate, they believe in their athletes, and they support what the athletes want to do. I went to Red Bull with the idea of, you know, hey, I want to do something fun and big. I can get a little more of a pump off that. Because once I pump there, you're in and hold on.
He's going to start feeling increased G's as soon as he gets into that transition.
Right. I've been with them for 9 years, and you know, they've always just listened to any idea I've had and said, let's make it happen. And in that ledge is where the coping will sit. But it sticks out just a hair, and it's enough for my tires to feel. Right at the very bottom of this, let's see how fast I'm going. Yeah, that means this is gonna work good. And here we are today, making it a reality.
The first time this ramp was assembled, it was secretly transported to Naval Air Station Brunswick on the coast of Maine. Behind its controlled fence line, the ramp was erected in a vacant parking lot next to runways and naval aircraft taxiing nearby. And after months of careful planning and production, the massive structure was complete and ready to be tested.
This ramp was built especially for Kevin Robinson to break the world record in height on the quarter pipe. We have built it exactly to his specifications, and it is rock solid ramp. Essentially, Kevin is going to be going off a 62-foot high tower, dropping down at a 50-degree angle, coming into a 30-degree radius curve, across 40 feet of flat bottom, and up a 25-foot radius quarter pipe to 2 feet of vert on the other side. When he comes down here, he'll be traveling approximately 55 miles an hour to accomplish this, and he'll be pulling about 3.8 Gs, more than anybody would experience in the most super roller coaster. And he's going to be doing it on his bicycle, all himself, free and clear, to do what he has to do, and that's make it up that other pipe. One of the key things about this is the surface of his in-run ramp. It's got a gritty material on it so he can put power and energy into the top of his in-run as he comes down. He can really feel the control of his bike and really feel the grip of the tires. He came to Maine 3 months ago or so, and we made him a little ramp that he could try, and he said he really liked that. So we kept that surface all on this ramp as he comes down, but then started the skate light, smooth surface down below for him actually to do his deed.
You my bright idea. It's windy. It's easier if it's blowing either left or right, but to blow either this way or this way is not good. I'll take off to either R and the E and come down on the first bolt. Where do you think it'll be landing? On air, probably like where the L's are. Flaring, probably on the first bolt, or the sun.
Though an accomplished veteran of the sport, Kevin would need countless practice runs just to get a feel for this premier quarter pipe.
Everything just feels a little different, so I'm just trying to figure out all the timing. And, you know, if I have to slow things down on the rotation a little bit, or if I have to speed things up, and I'm just trying to take my time and really understand every little nook and cranny of the bike and the ramp.
Feels good, huh?
A little higher.
Yeah, that's good. You slowed the turn down, too.
I can't help it. The greatest part about this is being able to handpick the crew that I am most comfortable with. My agent Steve is one of my closest friends, and how many other agents will get up on the ramp with you and ride the ramp with you as you're practicing? That was pulled out just the right amount. That was right where I wanted to land.
Sweet.
I physically prepared for this as much as I can, you know, and I'm really adamant about working out. I lift weights 6 days a week, and you know, I'm into bodybuilding and stuff. You know, I've had a lot of injuries, but you know, I've always taken good care of myself and listened to my doctor.
I've been fortunate to have known Kevin for a long time now, so I've seen him over time, injuries, treated him, done multiple surgeries, and I have a great respect for what he does.
I put on some weight so I could be stronger, so I could help withstand some of the G-force going into the ramp, help take some of the landings.
The flare tricks he has to do take different forces on his knee or wrist or shoulders than perhaps any of the other tricks.
You know, I really just worked real hard to be ready for this event.
In medicine, we have something called LD50, which is short for lethal dose 50. 50% of people given this lethal dose will die. In terms of heights and falls from heights, it's been established that the LD50 is approximately 50 feet or 5 stories. And here, Kevin, with the ramp being 27 feet high from the flat bottom, and he's going to go 30 feet over that, he's approaching 7 stories in height, which is over the LD50. By the time you get to 10 stories, essentially everyone dies from a height that far. This is not a daredevil feat from Kevin. This is an acrobatic, athletic feat. All we can do is do all the design work that the whole team has and the construction crew to make everything as safe as possible for him to do this unbelievable feat.